Okay, today I'm going to show you how to tie a rubber pellet band on a hair rig onto one of these Corum Expert Specialists. The reason I'm using this is because it's a little bit thicker gauge wire than the PR38s that I usually use. I thought the camera might be able to pick that up better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by using this dark coloured mono. You can see there that it's a Daiwa sensor. I don't really use this for hook length, but I'm hoping it will show up better on the video. What I do usually use is something like Clark match line or a new Maver, which the name escapes me. Oh, Genesis, Maver Genesis. That's quite a good hook length line. Right, anyway, I'll cut about 18 inches of that off with the nail clippers. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to feed the rubber band onto the mono, like so. And then I'm going to do an overhand loop. For those of you that don't know, you just double the line over like that, and then you just loop it through. Simple as that. Okay, but what we want to do here, we want this loop there that the band's sitting on, we want that really small, because we don't want that little knot there getting in the way of the turns on the shank of the hook. So what you have to do is, it seems a little bit fiddly at first, but if you just try to work that knot up to that rubber band, hoping you can pick up on this. So work that knot up there. Then what I do is I just get a plain old hair grip and I pop it in there like so. I'm working cag-handed here for the purposes of filming, and it's quite tricky. So I just put that in there, and that just enables me to grip it and pull it like that. You can't pull on the band, the rubber band, otherwise you'll find that the mono just shears through it. So okay, we've got that now. Quite a small loop. I don't know what's best here, if I hold my hand out like that. Right. Excuse my nails. They don't look good, do they? Right. So now, I'm just going to trim the tag end off. Do it quite short. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed the line through the back of the hook. Okay. Feed it through there, like so. Then I'm going to pull the line so the rubber band sits level with the bend of the hook. Now, the reason I'm doing that is because this is how I like it to sit when I'm bream fishing. And like I said earlier, I'm only using this big hook and this thick line so the video camera picks up on it better. Now when I'm carp fishing, I tend to have that there. If I just move it, I tend to have this rubber band further away from the hook. But like I say, when I'm bream fishing, I move the band further up to the hook there, and it's almost like the pellet's just sitting just off the back of the shank there, and I'll find a hook more bream like that. So that's the way I'm going to do it now. Okay, and have it about there. So okay, so I've gone through the back of the hook. Now all I do is put the turns on nice and close. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I've gone round 12 times. Okay, now I'm holding that hook now, so this line doesn't spring off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the back of the hook again. Okay, so I've gone back through the hook and pull that line like so. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wet that. Okay, I've just licked the hook, and now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull the main line. Okay, now you can see there that that is sitting just off the back of the shank, and that's ideal for me. Like I say, I wouldn't be happy with that if I was carp fishing, but for bream fishing, what I do is I use a a Preston PR38. I usually use a size 14 hook with a micro band, a Drennan micro band, and that works absolutely brilliant. And what you've got to bear in mind is, because this is strong line and quite rigid, that rubber band is sitting out. If I turn the hook round, it's sitting out off the shank of the hook a little bit more than it would do if I was using, say, 6.5 pound Maver Genesis. Then the band would be sitting just there like that, which would be brilliant. But I think you can get the gist of the idea anyway. Now all I do is I do another overhand loop. So again, just fold the line over side by side like that, a little overhand loop, just okay, so just going over in one loop and pull it like that, and that's it. And obviously it's just a case of tidying it up with a snip. And you can see there's a little 4-inch hook length, ideal for the method feeder.